Fellas, big thanks for taking so many pictures with our merch. You want some drip like this for yourself? Then check out our latest collection of merch. We've got some trendy hoodies, some toasty vests, stylish hats and t-shirts, baseball caps to suit anybody's taste, mugs, stickers, and of course some goodies for your cars. Air fresheners, license plate frames, document holders, key fobs. Hit the link in the description to get yourself some Garage54 goodness. Get yourself some merch and don't forget to use the code Garage54, which is good for a solid discount. Hey there, fellas. I give you our guinea pig for today's episode. As you can plainly see, this automobile, the previous owner has done some prep work to it. There aren't any door handles in the back. He removed those. The engine is very stout on this one. And today's experiment is another one we're doing by popular demand. So in some places it would be the links or the torsion beam that were replaced with wooden bits. And so in this episode we're going to be fitting all wooden parts to the rear suspension. For that we'll obviously need wood, an electric screwdriver, a drill. We got a few grinders and hacksaws, so let's do this. Can you drive on a wooden suspension? Originally uploaded in December of 2018, translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Okay fellas, that really wasn't as hard as you might have thought. We've replaced all of the links with wood. It's all good. All you have to do is cut, drill, install, repeat, and you're golden. Instead of two, we've got just one long trailing arm on either side. Yeah, this car used to have double links as part of its race prep. Here are the short ones. The traverse bar is sitting here all nice and firm. So we've got everything in there and the car is ready for action. Now we just need to make it outside. Hopefully it can actually make it out. And then we can try navigating them less than ideal roads on these wooden suspension links. Let's do this. Okay fellas, we've made it to our favorite road. The one that's like this the entire way. Everything is okay so far. I went ahead and had a look. The wooden bits are in place, all of them. Nothing is broken. And that is bad. No, it's good. But we did set out to break them, so I'm about to drive over some enormous bumps. And if they hold up over those, mad props to these wooden blocks. Let's go. Here we go. En route to that road of ours, where everything usually breaks. We've got some nice frosty weather outside. Everything is holding up. Nothing is broken quite yet. I don't even see any cracks on the wood. So now I proceed to carefully, though not necessarily, but I mean I'll carefully descend, flip around and go. Okay, fellas, here's the situation. The car jumped around for a bit. I was doing so well when the going was slow, but as soon as I gave it some beans to do a little sideways, the blocks fractured. What's interesting is that this one cracked at the seam that was being held by some really high-quality glue. I mean, it would usually break in the spot next to it, but here it was the seam where we had glue. Now I just had a look. The short links are both cracked. The long ones and the traverse rod are fine. Let's go have a closer look at all of this on the lift. Here's what's up, fellas. The long links are good, though this one feels a bit worn out. This one is good, but the short ones, as you can see, are screwed. Both of them. See how this one's split apart? This one is missing a piece. One piece fell off completely. It's no longer there. So what does that tell us? While I was taking it easy over the bumps, all of the links were able to keep it together, the short and the long ones. The boys were following me and they told me that there was quite a bit of articulation going on. Nonetheless, it all held up fine. But when I put my foot down, well, the axle is obviously twisted in that moment. Something tells me that might have caused them to break. So these short links are broken. Apparently the long ones were being pulled, while the short ones were being pushed, and that's why they didn't hold up. Hey, I mean, what can you do? In any case, if you were to drive slowly, you'd make it pretty much anywhere. And if instead of wooden blocks you were to take plywood, some thick multi-layered plywood, that's going to withstand such enormous stress that you'd be able to make those suspension links and use them for racing. I'd say this experiment was a tremendous success. The wooden links work. This seems to be a really good idea if you find yourself in some sort of emergency. You can make it pretty far on wooden suspension links. And that's all I got for you. Watch us, subscribe, suggestions, comments. Don't forget that we're on Instagram, on VK, and that we have a second channel. Give us a like. All right, catch you later.